Hey, what's up guys, I'm Lan here. Welcome back to one more new video on my channel. So in this video I'm going to talk about iOS 14.4 update on my iPhone XR. I know I've made earlier videos on this iOS update, but in this video I will be talking about the overall performance and the battery life, and I've been using this update with my iPhone XR, which is my daily driver as well. So I've been using this update for now over a month, and since iOS 14.5 has not been yet released for public, I want to go back to some of the changes and the features that we're gonna talk about in this video, and also how's the battery life holding up and how's the overall performance after using this update for a month now. So stick till the end of the video because I'm gonna talk about this update and also how is it performing in this iPhone XR. And also, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. That motivates me a lot to make more of this kind of videos for you guys. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first thing first, this is an iPhone XR. So let me go to the settings and let me go to general and let me go to about. As you can see, the software version says iOS 14.4 and the build number is 18D52, and as you can see, the model name says iPhone XR. So as per some of the comments of my previous videos, many of you have been asking me about the modem firmware update. So the modem firmware, if you are on stable version like me and if you are on iOS 14.4, you should be having the modem firmware of 3.02.02 if you are on iPhone XR. Now this modem firmware will be different for different devices. If you are having iPhone 11, 11 Pro Max or iPhone 10, 10s Max, this will be different for different devices. So I just wanted to mention that. Now talking about the battery life, since most of you are interested in the battery life, I just want to go quickly over the battery life. So let the graph load just in a second. Before that, we'll take a look at the battery health. As you can see, my phone still supports peak performance capability and it is at 90% of its maximum capacity. Alright, so now let's have a look at this battery graph. So as you can see, let's have a look at this last 10 days graph and the average screen on time. So as you can see, the battery life has been mostly okay for mostly all the days, because I've been getting an average screen on time of 6 hours 29 minutes, and that too I was not using my device till 100%. So for example, if I take an example for yesterday, I have used my device till 90%, and for that I have got a screen on time of 7 hours 47 minutes, which is considerably okay. So this is how the battery life looks like, and I think so battery life is fine for most of the people. So iOS 14.2 has not been the best for the battery life, but iOS 14.4 and iOS 14.3, it's a little bit more stable, I would say. Now regarding the performance that I want to talk about, because in my previous videos I said that there were performance issues with this iPhone XR, not specifically with iPhone XR, most of the devices, iPhone 11, 10, 10s Max, which was running on iOS 14, they were having performance issues. Let's suppose you're opening any app and closing the application, for example music. So once you open this application, let it load. So once you close this application, there's a slight jitteriness. So once you open and close this, so slight jitteriness in the animation. So once you go to this widget section and once you come back and try to edit some widget, there was slight delay, there was slight animation chop that you were able to see 1 out of probably 5 to 6 times. So that is now gone, because this animation delay, this performance issues comes after 1 or 2 weeks, because once you install update, it will run finely for 1 or 2 weeks, but once you start using it more and more in the later weeks, you might be able to see the performance issues. But I am happy to report that there are no performance issues with my iPhone XR with iOS 14.4 update. That's a big relief. Now talking about some of the bugs, I wouldn't say bugs, but the problems that I'm facing with iOS 14.4 is the network reception, definitely, because there was a modem firmware update with iOS 14.3, and I made a separate video on carrier settings update last month. I will give you a card right here so you can check that video out. But since iOS 14.4 update, the network reception has not been great, because if I call somebody, the call get dropped sometimes, and if I'm calling somebody, the call gets blank while I'm talking to the other person. This happens 20 to 30% of the time, and this happens in all the location. It's not right where the network reception is good, the call won't disconnect. Where the network reception is weak, the call won't disconnect. So it happens irrespective of the location. It happens with my iPhone XR. So the network reception is one thing that I am a bit worried about, because there was no issues before iOS 14. When I was using iOS 13, there was no kind of network reception issues that I was facing. So previously I was using two SIMs on this iPhone XR. One the physical SIM, one is Vodafone, and another eSIM that I was using, that was Jio. So now I have moved my secondary SIM to a different phone and I'm using only with my primary SIM. So it looks like the battery life has been improved 10 to 15% because of that, because once you put dual SIM on the phone, it takes, drains a little bit of more of the battery life. But with the single SIM, it is performing really great. There are no as such issues, and with iOS 14.5 there are many new features that we are expecting, but it is not confirmed yet. Probably we'll see at the end of February or the starting of March. So iOS 14.5, it's still yet not released for the public. I hope the battery life stays good and even perform better what we are even seeing on iOS 14.4. So this video is just a quick update video after using this update iOS 14.4 on my iPhone XR over a month, because this is the longest period of time on my iPhone XR I have used a stable update, since we are slowly approaching towards iOS 15, which will be supported fortunately in this iPhone XR. So this release cycle will be a little bit of delayed, so expect iOS 14.5 probably in the next few weeks, probably in the first few weeks of March. So then again, I wanted to mention and wanted to talk about the few issues, go over the performance and the battery life in this video. I hope you like this small video. If you do like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and also if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribed. With that being said, I will see you on my next video. Bye.